Alright, so in my previous video, which I'll link in the description and in the pinned comment below, I showcased my Frozen Orb Nova Sorceress. Now I want to showcase it without Infinity, just to showcase how good it is, and actually showcase how good the Act 5 Mercenary can be with this character. So for our Act 5 Mercenary, we've got Azarath. You could do dual Lawbringers, but I like having a little bit of an assortment of damage types and everything like that. So I got Azarath and then Lawbringer in a mythical sword, just to have a little bit more of a stronger physical damage as opposed to having it in a phase blade. You could do 2 Lawbringer phase blades, you could do 2 Lawbringer mythical swords, because the sanctuary auras from each one are going to stack. So essentially he's got a level 30 sanctuary aura, so his physical damage against undeads is boosted. His damage from both weapons basically is getting boosted by the sanctuary aura. It's knocking the undead enemies backwards, which really helps with certain enemies. Sometimes it can be a little bit of an issue, like where ghosts and stuff get knocked back inside of chaos, so you kind of gotta teleport back and let them come back in. But you kind of have to play being aware of that. Like for instance, if I'm doing a chaos run, I'll teleport. Like if I wasn't doing a full clear, I'll teleport over here and I'll take out these ghost type monsters. I'll purposely move in a way that I know I'm not gonna mess up. Like right there, I purposely maneuvered in order to keep them on the map. But then for the most part, they're gonna be... One thing that I've noticed about this Act 5 Mercenary is that he's really good for crowd control. The Act 5 Mercenary I don't think kills nearly as fast as the Act 2 Mercenary in terms of single target damage, because he's frenzying all around different directions. But that can also be a good thing. Let's say I was to pair this character with a spirit shield instead of a phoenix shield, and then I used metal grid and used an iron golem, like an insight golem. I could do that, and I actually think there's potential that the Act 5 Frenzy Mercenary could protect your iron golem better than even using like a prayer Act 2 Mercenary, because what I noticed about the Iron Golem is he dies really quick most of the time when he's getting hit by a bunch of Hydras, when he's amp damaged and you telestomp a crowd, when he's lower resist and he gets like a bunch of fire from a big crowd of these enemies around him. It's like specific situations, and some of the situations actually, I think having the Frenzy Barbarian there, it'll take some of... It'll bide you a little bit of time, if you know what I mean, from keeping the golem from getting hit. So I'm probably gonna do a little... I mean, since I have Phoenix Shield on this character, I don't really think I need to use Iron Golem on this character, but I'm just theorizing that it would probably be very viable to use Phoenix on this character. Very viable to use Spirit and then use an Iron Golem with Insight for this. Because, I mean, not everybody's going to have Vex, Loja laying around to make a Phoenix. I would definitely highly suggest making a Phoenix. I definitely suggest probably Enigma first, or Infinity, depending on how much you play Sorceress. Enigma really opens up the doors for so many different builds that are night and day difference, being able to teleport. So I'd say make Enigma first, make Infinity, maybe hold off on making Infinity now with these Sundering charms coming out, especially if you plan on playing on the next ladder season. But yeah, like even like, let's see how good he does. He doesn't have any crushing blow, so he's probably not going to do super good against Diablo just by himself. I do like having decrep. Let me heal him up. So I mean, he's really more than anything a crowd control thing, but The reason he's kind of struggling against Diablo is because his attack rating. That's the main thing. Like, the biggest issue with the Act 5 mercenary, or with any mercenary really at that matter, is like their character level, their attack rating, and certain things. Like, let's see. I wish you could actually see your overall like attack rating. Wow, it actually shows each hand. I never noticed this before. Every time he swings, it's showing the stats from the different weapons. But I mean, look how. So I mean, bottom line, he's mostly there to just keep you protected. So I mean, if I wanted to do more damage, I could put Fortitude on him, but I don't think that's necessary. And then I got Delirium on him because it's kind of cool sometimes when he gets hit, especially in like Chaos or certain places. The Confuse, that's what it is that causes them to attack their teammates and cast their own spells on their teammates. That's what it is. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, how much you guys use the Act 5 Mercenary. Do you think he's useful? Do you think there's just not really much use case? Maybe for this character, Infinity is better because, you know, like my Nova's gonna hit a lot harder. But at the same time, with it being dual spec and 2 different damage types, if they're lightning immune and cold immune, he can definitely handle the job. And then the only thing that he's gonna really have any problem with is the bosses. Let me know how you guys think about it, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Oh yeah, and if you could do me a massive favor, please hit that like button, drop a comment below, and consider subscribing. It really does help me out in the algorithm.